Welcome to question 6 on the Year 11 Core Progress Test 1. Now question 6 is all about finding the area of a sector. Now question 1 shows us a diagram which has a sector with an angle of 130 degrees and a radius of 8 centimeters. We need to work out the area of the sector and give our answer to a suitable degree of accuracy. The formula to find the area of a sector is theta over 360 times pi r squared, where pi r squared is the area of a circle and the theta is the angle, which in this case is 130 degrees. So the first thing we're going to do is substitute these values into the formula. So theta is our angle, which is 130 degrees. So far we can say it's 130 divided by 360 multiplied by pi multiplied by our r squared, in this case our radius squared, which is 8 centimeters. So this is 8 squared. Now the next stage, we're going to have to use our calculator to put these values in. When putting this calculation into my calculator, I want to make sure it looks exactly how I've written it down. So the first thing I'm going to do is press the fraction button, and inside here goes 130. And then next will be 360. So I have 130 divided by 360. The next part, I need to multiply it by pi, so you need to find your pi button on your calculator, and then multiply it by 8 squared. So as you can see, this calculation is exactly the same as the calculation written down. The next stage I need to do is press equals. Sometimes your calculator gives your answer in terms of pi. You may need to press the SD button to turn it into a decimal. So we can see the answer is 72.60569688. Now I'd write everything that's on my calculator display onto my paper in the exam. Now that you've got the number written down, you now need to look at the rest of the question. Now it tells us to give our answer to a suitable degree of accuracy. So in this case I'd say 2 decimal places. So the answer is 72.61. As the third decimal place is a 5, so we need to round the second decimal place up. Now remember, we need to put the units here, so don't forget the units. 72.61 centimeters squared, because we're dealing with area. Thank you for listening.